All right, hello and welcome everybody out to Lego Battles Part 4. All right, anyway. Good stuff. So we're continuing on with the wizard storyline here, see if we can't get this finished up. All right, 4 pressure plates, construct towers to reveal the entrance to the base. Got it. All right, let's do it. I hope everyone is well this Thursday afternoon for me now. And most of you, it would seem, since I'm in mountain time. Alright, what do we need? We need another farm. Alright, so we got a lot of water around here. We are surrounded by water. Okay. Do we have... Okay, so we can go by land. Alright, so that's like the only entrance to our base, so that's good. Alright. Get some economy going then. Made these guys so maniacal. Excuse me. Actually, let's go ahead and build barracks up here. Alright, we don't want to fight a guard tower right now. Bro, we could take on a guard tower right now if it's attacking him first. Oh, siege units. We don't want to deal with siege units, though. They want to continue this fight, they could come down here. Alright, so that's cool. Go ahead and get some more. No, dang it. Don't want to select that guy. I want to set the waypoint. 1, 2. There we go. Alright, let's get another farm. Alright, there we go. Well, how's everybody doing this fine Thursday afternoon? Hope you all are well. Tuffy, what are you doing? Posey, leave Tuffy alone. Dingus. Alright. Siege units, I guess? Alright, so what do we got here? Alright, so 3 siege units. Cool. Exactly what I wanted. So yeah, we are going to need boats, aren't we? That's so lame. Why are boats so needed in this campaign when they weren't needed in the first one? Or like anything. Bit too inconsistent. Alright, well, let's get this done. Yeah, we're gonna have to build a shipyard, which sucks. Not happy about that. It's honestly not that bad. I'm just being a little dramatic. It's like, it's kind of sad how useless ships have been throughout this game so far. So I'm kind of glad that they are making them like required. There we go. Get another farm so we can build a ship since they take up a special unit slot. All right. That's 2. Build a ship. All right, so looks like I have 1 extra unit. Let's go heal you first before we do this attack. All right. Here we go. All right. All right, so not you, him. Really? Go ahead and send you down here. You'll be our backup. All right. To the attack then. That guy's gonna die for his recklessness. Alright, well, I guess we can bring this guy up now because the other horseman died. Like a fool. Alright, so that base is wiped out. Alright, so we could circle around this map quite a bit. But yeah, we're definitely going to need that boat. Oh, wow, we got shredded. Alright, we are hurt. Alright, so we need to build a bunch of towers right here. So I guess we didn't need the boat. Yes, we didn't need the boat after all. But we could still use it to, let's get our wizard healed up and replace our troops that died. So, 3 knights. Alright. Alright. Wow, these guys are dumb. Send 4 of them up and around. This guy can keep mining. Alright. Now we'll get these guys up here. Bring them down here. Alright, and this last horse should be finishing up right about now. There it is. Alright. And then we'll take it over here and unload them. There we go. There we go. So now our attack force is full again. Alright, so towers everywhere. May as well upgrade all of them. Oh, they do want them at S Tower 2s. I was just doing that to upgrade them for the sake of upgrading them. Wonderful. Convenient. Convenient that I needed to do what I was already planning to do. I wasn't paying attention to what it actually wanted me to do. Alright, so that exposed the entrance. Alright, let's go. Don't kill my wizard! Don't kill my wizard! Protect the wizard, guys! Ooh, that was close. That was hecka close. Wow, that was way too close. Like, we could just rebuild the wizard, but still didn't want to have to do that. That was crazy. Yo, Will! You lizard! How's it going? Welcome. Welcome, welcome. How you both doing today? Like, I just want the mini kit, man. There we go. Alright, so there we go. One more level finished. Alright, so this is the last one of Act 2. Hey, we're doing a defense mission. Alright, prepare a base to defend Troll Hall from imminent Dwarven invasion. Let's go. We're actually being attacked for a change. Oh, yikes. How are they losing all these level 3 towers and level 2 towers? That sucks. Alright. Look at that. They had level 2, level 3 towers up here, and like they just are scripted deaths. That's so lame. Oh, hey, look at that. We can't get out. Can't get up there, I mean. There we go. Now we can get up there. So we'll do that. Do we have a barracks? We do have a barracks. Good. Alright. So we'll come up here with the rally point. Go. Alright. Let's get our economy online. I have no idea where we're going to be attacked from. Alright, so we have a couple of farms already, but let's go ahead and get another one so we can get our 3 siege units. So they are going to be able to attack us from this side. Means they're probably also going to attack us from... Oh, dear me. Look at that. Can I rebuild their towers? Wonder if I could rebuild their towers. There we go. There we go. Yeah, they're totally going to be able to come around and attack me from behind. Just fine. Okay. What's happening here? Barely got to that guy in time. Oh, they have dragons! They have dragons! Alright, that sucks. Alright, you need to come down and heal, buddy. Alright, we need more guys. Alright. Where's you? There's you. Okay. Get some siege units up there, because this sucks. Oh, we can build dragons now. Nice. Don't think I'm going to. They sucked. Ow, ow, ow. Retreat! 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 Alright, we need wizard. Get back up here. We need your heals. Alright, this one's intense. Let's go. I love it. Like we finally have us a like real map. Okay. Okay, so I can repair his stuff. So let's get up here. And hopefully... Ah, dang it. Okay, never mind. Alright, we're gonna need to build up all of our own towers up here. Which is fine. Which is fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We got this. Hades 2 came out today. Nice. Yeah, we got the pirates and the aliens. Well, I mean, I've only played the King campaign, and then this is the second campaign I'm playing. So... probably this one out of those options. A little bit more diversity in this one. There we go. Got a big guy up here finally. Alright. Alright. Retreat, men. Alright, so is there like a goal I need to accomplish here? Like attack their base, perhaps? I don't see a time limit, so obviously we need to do something to them. Go find their base. Here we go. Take the fight to them. Screw this crap. Oh, that hurt so bad! Alright, we win. Alright, we have more. Yes, we do. Good. Get up here. Oh, crap. They have another one. I'm gonna lose my wizard. Oh, that was close. Alright, crippled him. Oh man, okay, that one was rough. Kid Siege Tanks, Lego Catapults Cap. Oh. Oh man, but yeah, you excited about Hades 2, Will? I've never played that game. Alright. Well, that one was crazy. Alright. Anyway, let's get out of here. I mean, roguelite means nothing as a category to me. People described Mega Man X as a roguelite, and so then when I said, oh, Mega Man X is a roguelite, I'll try another one, they were nothing like Mega Man X. Like, that's a content descriptor that means literally nothing to me at this point, sadly. Because it describes, like, 50 different genres. I blame games media for the confusion. To this day, I have no idea what that genre actually means. Yeah, I saw that. I mean, it's not something I'm personally interested in. It's funny that they shadow dropped it, though. Shadow? I just can't do phone stuff, you know? What can I do? Like, literally, I'm just a fake gamer at this point. Don't care about modern games, don't care about phone games, don't care about nothing but my retro games. I mean, I haven't even looked into the gameplay. It's just, if it's on phone, I'm immediately, like, tuning it out. No, I already built one of those. Told you guys to chop wood. Holy crap. Blinks the time sweeper. Wow. Can't speak either. A little bit. I've never finished it. I've played like maybe 1 or 2 levels. I don't even remember. But I would like to. Like, I would love to cover more OG Xbox stuff. Phone games are great for pooping, though. That's when I scroll Twitter, dude. Not even. That's so funny. I mean, it's true. A lot of people will do that. More power to them, you know? Hmm. Chose the wrong unit, but that's okay. We'll deal with it. We'll be alright. Yeah, forget the dragons, dude. The trolls, or the catapult guys, are seriously the winners in what they do. Yeah, Blinks too. Remember that being a thing. Honestly, I would like to cover more original Xbox stuff, but I mean, people just aren't interested, it seems like. Because it's like, I've been wanting to cover Kingdom Under Fire since I started streaming. I've wanted to stream through that game completely and like show off a playthrough of it. Never did it. Now the game finally did get remastered and I never even bought it. Disappointed in myself. Kind of surprised TT didn't put this on PC. Well, I mean, it would have been butchered on PC. People would have badmouthed it like crazy for being so simple and easy. It would have had to have been completely reworked. MGS collection volume, like, yeah, whatever the thing is. Volume 2 has been confirmed. I know, I'm excited about that. Because it's like, give us freaking Metal Gear Solid 4 on anything but PS3 finally. And, Peace Walker Portable Ops. It's gonna be good. Dude, we need acid. We need acid in it too. Give us some freaking Metal Gear acid. Holy crap. Well, I mean, just going off of what's left for them to put in it, it's like they really only have Metal Gear Solid 4, Portable Ops, and Peace Walker to go with. Phantom Pain on Switch would be awesome. Switch 2, though. Don't want the limitations of Switch 1 for that game. Even though it was on PS3 and 360, it would technically work just fine on Switch 1. Switch was able to handle PS3, 360 stuff really easily. Alright, so now we got a blimp. What am I going to do with a blimp? It's like, they came out with Crysis 1, 2, and 3 on Switch. Kind of curious. 4, Peace Walker, and 5 would be a dream. Well, I mean, 5 doesn't really need to be part of it, because what are they going to do for 5? Like, 5's already on PC. Or 5's already out for everything. Like, that one makes the most sense if it was coming to Switch. I don't know. Yeah. Like, I can agree with that. Yeah, it would be cool, but I mean, they just can TT Games from doing all the freaking Lego stuff. Alright, so there's literally nothing here. Oh, that's right, the stupid flying units can't go over the mountains. The most worthless flying units of any game ever. Just think, we could have had Metal Gear Solid 5 on the Wii U if it had done better. How silly would that have been? It's funny, there's actually a point in time where I played a lot of Metal Gear Solid 5 with a Wii U Pro controller through the Steam Link. Back in 2015, 2016. Had a Steam Link, had it hooked up with my Wii U Pro controller. That was good stuff. Ow, my blimp is hurting. It would have been too good for the world to handle. I know, that's why they couldn't do it. Alright, let's get the rest of our guys out of this freaking pit and let's go take out this base. Let's go. Who am I missing? These dummies. Let's go. Go, dum-dums. It's like, use the blimp to find a way to their base. It's like, you mean the path that's literally right here? Oddly, Wii U and 3DS got you back into playing games. Dude, I loved the Wii U after the crap that was the Wii. I did not like the Wii as a system. I'm just gonna be honest. Use the blimp to find a way into their base where you could have just built a bridge to go right into it. Oh my gosh. Alright, so we're not done yet. Ain't over yet. Alright, you guys go chop some wood. Up there. Nope, you're too stupid to path that out. Got it. My bad. Gotta spend time manually making sure these fools get to where they need to. Alright, there you go. Go chop some friggin' wood. You come build a bridge. Yeah, I liked the Wii U. And it's crazy to think that the Wii U can play every system up to itself. You know what? We're gonna build a castle right here. That way we can heal our wizard without having to send him all the way back over there. I'll take the time to do this. I'll fast forward it. There you go. That's fun. I mean, I don't think this game has ever been intense enough to make that something I need to worry about. Like, maybe if we were playing multiplayer, that'd be more of a thing, but like, as far as the campaign goes, like, it's been super simple. We're gonna make sure everything is totally burned to the ground before we kill his castle, just out of sheer spite. Yeah, let's go. Victory! Alright. Destroy 250 buildings. Complete. Alright. Mount an offensive attack against the king's outer defenses. Let's go! Let's go! Yes! Yeah. But yeah, going back to Metal Gear real quick, it's like, it'll be so good once Metal Gear Solid 4 is no longer trapped on PS3. Like, that's gonna be amazing. It will be so nice. And it will run so much better. Ah, man. Even on Switch, it should be able to run at like 30 FPS compared to the PS3's fluctuating nonsense. But that would require them to like actually make it a decent port, because as we saw with Metal Gear Solid Master Collection, they butchered it on Switch. Because those games ran at 60 FPS on PS3 and 360, and the Switch is able to handle games from that era really well, but even then, they still made it only 30 FPS on Switch, which is incredibly disappointing. I don't think it's that great of a... I don't think it's that great in the franchise. I think it's one of the lower entries in the franchise, but I'd still love to have it. Like, the thing that makes Metal Gear Solid games so great to me is that they all take place basically in a single setting, and you're just expanding on that setting. So Metal Gear Solid 4 glow popping was not my favorite thing in the world. I still think it had some interesting story points if you could like wrap your head around them, because it was pretty convoluted. And I just love, like, by the end you're like, oh, I was the bad guy. Got it. I thought that was a fun twist. Ah, it's great tech-wise, and like what it does, like there's a lot of cool stuff about it, but I mean it was quite a departure from a lot of the things that made the franchise what it was. And at the same time, it streamlined a lot of things that made the franchise what it was. So it's just kind of this interesting, it's an interesting game. But I think it's more convoluted points are what drag it down in a lot of people's eyes. Alright, what am I looking for here? We need to build a siege unit. Why is this tower already super hurt? Makes no sense. I just built it. How's it all hurt? Wow, okay, fine. Oh, you douchebags. Look at that, they're actually attacking me. Ah! Nope, we're not attacking a wall. We're not. No, get back here, you dummies. Oh my gosh, you deserve to die. You deserve to die for what you just did. That was so stupid. That was so incredibly stupid that they just bum rushed a wall like that. My goodness. Okay, I can't get anywhere on what I'm trying to do because they're finally attacking me. This is amazing. Look, this is what we're talking about. They need to attack. And that worker's gonna die because I'm not paying enough. No, you stupid smart TV. Get out of here. Let's wait for the stupid smart TV to decide if it's turning on or off. Piece of garbage. I hate smart TVs, dude. No one told you to turn on, so you don't need to turn on. Literally nobody told you to turn on. Like, I hate smart TVs. Dude, you seriously just killed another one of my towers? Alright, well, we're getting screwed over so bad, dude. Dude, I need you guys to stop pushing. Holy crap, how do I make them stop attacking? Like, this is irritating. It's costing me. It's costing me time and effort to try to keep my units just where I want them to be. Like, stop moving. Stop. Holy crap. Nobody wanted you to do that. Dude, I'm just under constant assault right now. It's amazing. Like, leave my poor guy alone, man. How's this tower so hurt now? Holy crap. Oh my gosh. Dude, I'm getting effed up. I'm gonna lose this. Dude, I'm gonna lose this so bad, I can't do anything. Retreat! Holy cow! Blows! Alright, so you need to build me one of these. Holy cow, look at this. This is actually a challenge finally. This is amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing to finally have a challenging level. We're just going to build our towers upward from here. Instead of trying to build one right here where they'll just blow it up instantly. That way these ones can defend it as we upgrade and build. Dude, are you serious right now? You serious right now with that range? Nope, get out of there. Nope, look at that, dude. That's insane. Yep, he's dead. And there goes that tower we just built. Holy crap, dude. I can't do jack. No, what are you doing? Yeah, they're after my wizard. Yep, wizard's dead, so we're screwed now. Okay. I only have one worker left? How did that happen? I had like 5. Lost all of our units. Dude, no one told you to come up here. I selected the Barret. Oh my gosh, so dumb. Nobody told you to do that except me. Oh, how lovely. We're getting attacked by a dragon instantly, and these towers are worthless. Dude, it never started building my freaking ogres like I thought I told it to. Whoops. Dude, wizard's dead. Oh, saved him. Oh my gosh. Nuts. There we go. We finally got our own siege units. Holy cow. Alright, this is great. This is great. I'm loving this level. It's actually a challenge. But the time has come to, like, get this crap all situated. We're not going to be a punching bag anymore. We're not going to be a punching bag anymore. I still need one more farm. Swarm. We need a swarm. Alright, here we go. Oh, man. Crazy. That was crazy. Do we run them out of materials, maybe? Alright, so we're going to build one more of these guys. How dare these dragons come after my towers? Wow, that tower is so hurt. They're so rude. Alright, go back to the towers, guys. That's what they're there for. Let them do the brunt of the fighting. Alright, so we need 2 more of these guys, and then we'll have our attack force ready. The problem, man, these guys all just bum rush out. No, get back here. Who cares about the walls, man? Y'all are dumb. My gosh, please just stop. Alright, can this last horse finish building so we can finally push this attack? Thank you. They want to attack so bad, let's finally let them at it. Alright. Get 'em! Oh my gosh, this is the best level by far of this campaign. That archer got jacked up. Alright, where are you all going? Why are you splitting to the 7 winds? Holy crap. Leonard Payne became a... Dude! Thank you so much, Leonard, for that support. I truly appreciate it. Dude, that's awesome. Thank you so much. Alright, let's go send them back here so the friggin' guy can heal real quick. The wizard. And welcome, Leonard. One of us, yes. Need that green money symbol next to your name in chat that looks like a Hadouken. On a small screen. Like, that's what it looks like to me. It looks like a friggin' Hadouken. Cracks me up. And so then I get closer to it. I'm like, oh, it's just a little money symbol. Got it. Oh, level 3 tower. Go kill that. Dude, that was the craziest level in this game by far so far. Like, that was nuts. I loved it. That was crazy. Honestly, didn't notice that until you brought it up. Like, it seriously looks like a little Hadouken. Like, unless I get like super close and can actually make out the money symbol inside the green, like it looks like a Hadouken. Like, it's so cool. Catch the escaping messenger before he reveals our plans. I said destroy everything in the king's outer defenses. I meant everything. How could my minions let one of the king's soldiers escape the battle? No doubt he's on his way to the king now with word of my advancing army. Oh boy, so we're hunting him down. Let's go. Yeah, look at him go, the little guy. Oh, I get a base for hunting him down? Okay, that means this isn't a timed thing then. That means quickly build up your army and go take him out. That's what that means. Alright, let's do it. Okay, there's that. Live for the swarm. Alright, so we got 3 guys, so we'll build 3 more horsemen. Like, we don't really have to diversify what we do. Like, that's kind of the sad thing about it, though. Like, with how simple it is. Like, we just... Same strats all over the place. Oh, hey, they're actually attacking me. Okay. That changes things up a little bit. Not really, but... does mean I'm gonna need to be a bit more careful. Oh, hey, not cool. They snuck in. He killed all my farms. He killed my farms. Let's go. He killed my farms. What a jerk. Amazing, dude. Okay. Well, we just got gimped by that. A little bit. Amazing that they killed my farms. Dude, that was great. Like, that's great. That's what I want to see. Like, that's what I want to see, you know? Oh, what the heck are you guys doing? Get over here. Dang it, man. I'm so sick of it doing that. Wish there was right click. Alright, so we lost one of our horsemen, I guess. Oh, no. I wish selecting one of these buildings with anything other than a worker would just deselect everybody and select the building. Oh well. No, get back up here. Y'all are pushing way too far south. Okay, come back over here and get healed up real quick for me. Alright, we almost got our attack unit ready. Let's go. AI economy aggro. Exactly. We need it. We need to see that. Alright. Alright, you done yet? Holy crap, you take forever to build. Actually, let's, since they are aggressive, let's, get this done. There we go. We finally have an attack force. Let's go. Alright. Stem the tide of their attacks against me a little bit. Level 2 tower, kill it! There we go. Alright. Ah, crap. I didn't want to trigger the next area. Not yet. Wow, guys. Y'all are dumb. Alright. So they all spread to the 7 winds again. Not really, but... yeah, okay. Down here. Probably something I have to cut trees down for, so I don't care. Dargons everywhere. Darn Dargons. Alright, so we know that dragons can't fly over the mountains, thankfully, but they can still come over through this area. Just a level 3 tower here. Alright. Like, it's really not going to matter a whole lot. Oh, what are you guys doing? I should go and heal our wizard. You know what I'm going to do instead? Hey, dude, come on down here. Come on down to the Southlands. There we go. He can't decide which way he wants to go around the friggin' mountain. Okay. You were in charge of a remake for this game. What kinds of changes would you make? Or are you not far enough into the game to have a fully fleshed out answer? I haven't played enough of it. I mean, pathing is going to be the main thing. And maybe get rid of their aggressive auto-attacking. Like, if they get attacked, they can go and attack somebody, but, like, they shouldn't push out after that. Just because they see another enemy. Because, like, for the most part, it actually does a pretty good job of them trying to return to where they were before they were attacked. But yeah. There's a reason I'm not a game designer. Like, I don't think about a lot of things beforehand. Not until I'm playing it. Oh, that was close. Alright, let's pull back a bit. We're hurt. Oh, you guys are dumb. Really? Get dead. Alright. That moron finally showed up. Oh, we just lost 2 people. All right. Yeah, dude, there's a friggin' mountain there that you can't shoot over. Good job. All right, build these unit producing buildings a lot closer to our advance now. That way we can keep this advance rolling, just in case. There we go. Have some spare units out. That guy's dying. My wizard wasn't healing him for some reason, even though he was right next to him. Made no sense, but that's why we're building extra units. There we go. Alright, let's go. Oh, we're getting jacked up. Victory, huh? Doesn't look like a victory. They still have units. Whatever, we'll take the victory. Finish. Alright. Collect 500,000 Lego bricks. Wow. Okay. Alright, so final level of the wizard campaign. Eliminate the dwarves before taking on the king's army to recover the missing piece of the magic crystal. My love, at last the day is here when we can be reunited. I am mere steps away from the final piece of the crystal. Nice. Here we go. Alright, so we're in the bottom. The wizard campaign starts you with, like, the ability to build more units than the king campaign. Like, in the king campaign, you always had to build more farms before you could do stuff. Like, you're able to get your economy going a lot quicker in this one. Alright, so we shouldn't have to worry about an attack from down here. Glad I decided to come look. We found the mine. Okay, that's good. I don't want to build an army completely out of siege units. All right. Okay. Wonder what the limit is on siege units. Four. You can only build 4. Got it. Okay. So limit is 4. Got it. Oh, we could push out now and see what we could do with this. Probably not much. Alright, so we got water there, so this tower's in the worst spot it could have been. Need them over here. Alright. We're gonna build up some defensive. Okay. Alright. So we're gonna get our spare units built up first this time. Oh man, this is making me want to play Lords of the Realm 2. Not gonna lie. Love that game. It's by Sierra. It's a hybrid turn-based strategy game with real-time battles. Like, it's so fun. So fun. Played that a lot as a kid. All right. I think that's good. There we go. They finally started to attack me. Whoa, 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 whoa! We've made grievous errors. Mistakes have been made. Men, run! We opened up a new path for them to attack from. As a time to piss some people off for your review, you should talk about how this game for the DS had more depth than CNC4 and Halo Wars. How Halo Wars lacks depth, I'll run into people. Yeah. Some people don't like truth. Okay. Alright, so everyone's still alive, but we need to get more towers down here now. Oh, they can't even attack from down here. What the heck? It was just a couple of random guys that were already in here. Whatever. We'll have the boat there, or the tower there, just in case. And you guys are dumb. Also played Halo Wars as a kid, now realize it's not a good RTS and could have been so much better. Even as a kid, I knew something was off. Halo Wars 2 is a better game, but still lacking depth. It's cool to see Spartans climbing on Covenant stuff and wreaking havoc, though. Yeah. See, I can still, like, get some enjoyment out of Halo Wars, but, like, it's definitely just not as... It's not as fully fledged as it should have been. Very limited. In terms of base building, in terms of units, in terms of... Like, they still have a good, like, rock, paper, scissors mechanic for the units, which is good. But just the lack of traditional bases and all that stuff was just really disappointing, especially since Command & Conquer 3 Kane's Wrath is on the Xbox 360 as well, and showed that it was perfectly suited for it. That they actually had a hero unit of their own. Alright, so we took out this dwarf base pretty good. Battle for Middle Earth 2 is also on 360. That's true. That's true as well. That was a like near launch title even. So that's what's funny, you know, most 360 games have 1,000 achievement points, you know? And then the arcade games usually had 200 until they rescinded that limit later on where they could have arcade games with full 1,000 achievement points as well. But the funny thing about Battle for Middle Earth, it only has like 720 achievement points on 360. It gets really strange. Oh, lost one of our siege units. We have a spare. Oh, no way, dude. Go kill it, you idiot. So much for those towers, man. Like, they're supposed to be siege towers, too. And they're just like, nah. We're dumb. Gosh, really? Why are you guys all dumb all of a sudden? Do I really need to ask that question? Dude, you guys seriously let the wizard die? We lost another one of our siege units coming back down here, or is he just stuck? Nope, we lost another one. Great. Alright, so we lost both of our siege units. Got it. How annoying. Okay. Alright. Need the wizard to come and heal himself too. Dude, get down here and heal. Really? My gosh, dude, are you seriously that bad at pathing? A little disappointing how bad at pathing they are in this game. Yeah, I built all these towers to defend my base, you know, from an attack like that one that just happened, but one unit was able to almost kill all of them. Really pathetic. Good thing I have spares. I just finished healing this freaking wizard, now we have to go heal him again. Alright. Why are you coming out here? We don't need you out here. Why are you here? Get out of here. Thinking he's part of the attack force right now. What a clown. Oh, you could defend the base, then you could be a part of the attack force. Alright. Go stop their pointless attacks. Gather around the wizard, children. Like, I want you guys to just heal. Who cares about the stupid walls, you morons? Oh, hey, it's the king. Alright, king's dead. Alright, gather around, heal up before you run off like morons again. Oh, that's a level 3 tower. Back up, back up, back up, back up. Back up, we weren't prepared. Good. Alright. Ooh, that hurt. Alright, take their farms out. There we go. Don't care about the wall, dude. Care about what's making their units. What is this? They killed one of my towers. Look at that. Pathetic things. Alright. Then this. Victory is mine. There. There we go. How's it going, hamster? Welcome. children's imagination is a wonderful thing, but they actually believing these are Lego figurines. Right. Alright, let's go explore down here. I don't think there'll be anything down here, but collectibles, but yeah. Alright, we're good then. This. Alright. Let's see if he gets his girl back. Hey, he got his girl back. The happy ending. Oh my gosh. Wait, these aren't real? I know, right? Alright, there we go. There's the Wizards campaign. Now we can start on the next one. What do you guys want to do? Oh, we don't care about the credits. Not today, anyway. Pirates! Alright. Alright. Pirates it is. Ready your base before hitting the high seas. Play Pokemon with crowd control? Oh, man. I should play Pokemon with crowd control again. Okay, welcome. Warp straight to Cinnabar, walk into the mansion, get killed, sent back to where I needed to be. Crab! Gather supplies, begin the search for the other pieces of your treasure map. Will be ready shortly, put to sea. Alright, let's see what we got. Hey, look at these trees. They're different. That's cool. Hey. Build a shipyard, eh? Can't even build a shipyard. What are you talking about? There's no shipyard here. There's no shipyard option. That's so strange. How do they expect me to build a shipyard? Oh, now it's there. Of course. You gotta click on this stupid little thing. That makes no sense. Space levels, the trees are giant crystals. Nice. Yeah, it's cool that we get a new biome. Yes, I know about the ships. I know how to build. You have to have beaten, like, the first chapter of the King's campaign to even access this. Why is this a tutorial? Used to believe you could get warped to a Mu Zone if you managed to get to the SS Hand truck. Yep, I did that. I did that plenty of times. Asymmetric gameplay. Kinda. Definitely feeling like that would be the case. I can't cut down these trees. I guess that's the mountains now. I'm curious. Transport ship. Yeah, so they have a transport ship and a warship. Interesting. We finished 2 of the 6 campaigns now, so third of the way through. I already had a barracks. Well, I built me another one. So this one's going to be more about naval gameplay, which is not unexpected of a pirate campaign, I guess. Still a ways to go then. Yeah. You can tell my kids this is Warcraft 2. Lol. Age of Empires 2, but it's supposed to be Lego. Yeah. Be fun to play through Age of Empires 2 again. Too many RTSs, too little time. Too many games, too little time. Alright, well, there's level 1. Oh, look at that. We got us a stupid view botter. Age of Empires 2 on PS2, do it? Oh, no. Didn't they make that one, like, turn-based? No, that was the DS version. They ported Age of Empires 2 to, like, DS and made it turn-based. Too little time playing Lego Battles, what a legend. Well, the backers have chosen this to be my next review, and I need to finish playing it before we can review it, so we're going to be at this for a while. It's okay, it's letting me get caught up on my backlog of reviews, which is nice. Sorry to bother ye, Captain, but I've spotted Imperial outposts nearby. Governor Broadside thinks he can squeeze us. He surely has another thing coming. Arr, I got myself a nice pirate voice. It was PAL exclusive? Dang, okay. That's so crazy that it was PAL exclusive. Yeah, wasn't that one? No, it was. I know the DS one was ported by Majesco. Like, who handled the PS2 version? It lets you plug in a mouse and keyboard? That's legit, dude. Man, see, that's fun. Like, PS2 let you do some fun stuff with it thanks to those USB ports. Like, that's totally legit. And it's like, that game is of an era where, PS2 could have handled it just fine. I'm sure there's probably some slowdown, but like graphically it should be fully intact. That's legit, dude. I'll have to check that out. They got guns. Alright, what's my objective? Destroy the Imperial outposts. Okay, cool. By Konami. Okay. So that era of Konami should be relatively solid then. Still really weird that it's PAL exclusive. We're like right in the middle of everything. Look how they have oars. I'm gonna fight with an oar. Featured online play and split screen. Man, that's crazy cool. See, that's the thing, like, with the 360 supporting USB and all that, like, the RTSs on 360 really should have had mouse and keyboard support, but they just decided not to add that. But on PS3, the version of Command & Conquer Red Alert 3 that got ported to that, they added mouse and keyboard support, even though the 360 could have easily handled that as well, but they gave it to the PS3 version. But it's like, Command & Conquer Red Alert 3 sucks, so kind of whatever, but it's still really disappointing that they didn't bother giving that to the 360 version. Need another farm. Do I play any racing games? Not often. But I just recently finished a playthrough of Need for Speed Underground 2 for retro achievements. And I did Need for Speed Underground 1 last year again, but like, I can enjoy racing games, but I'm more into the arcadey ones than the simulation. I was really far into Forza Motorsports 2 back on 360. Like, that's the furthest I ever got into a simulation-based one. That and Sega GT 2002 that came with my original Xbox. I think we almost finished that one, actually, so I guess I made it further in that than I did Forza 2. Now, the thing that disappointed me the most and ended my run on Forza 2, because as you get into that game, like, the races start getting super, super, super long. So I think there was like a 60-lap one I was doing, and I was in first the entire race. But then in the last lap, I choked it and had to redo the whole thing, and I decided I was done playing it from that point forward and never touched it again. Because it just took so much time. Got to be super dedicated to it. Because it's like, that was like an hour-and-a-half long race, if not more. So it just took it out of me. Like, mad respect to the people that are like
for that grind. I can do grinds on different games, but like that one at the time was not for me. I don't know, maybe I could do it now. Maybe I could do it now, be more patient about it. I have no idea. Wow, this is kind of annoying. Not a single soul in sight. Jeez. Really? I'm not hitting it? Dang it. Alright, well, I didn't hit it at all. That was awesome. Yeah, I saw. That's gonna be awesome. See, Horizon is a series I think I could get into if I just like actually played it, since it's more arcadey with the real style cars. And so 6 being set in Japan is pretty interesting. Be a lot of fun to be had there. Double kill. Alright, let's go take out this other tower again. Playing 5 right now? Nice. Yeah, I meant to give 5 a try since it was on Game Pass, but I just never did. It's funny, when they delist the Forza games, they always put them on sale, you know, before they delist them. And so I usually pick them up. So I have like Forza... I have Forza 5, 6, and 7. Because I was able to get them for dirt cheap, because they put them on sale. And so it's like I got 7 with all of the DLC for like $5. Well, this idiot's shooting a mountain. That was awesome. Thank you for that. You were not intelligent. It's too bad nobody made an overhaul mod that reskins the pirates to make them look like Pirates of the Caribbean characters. That'd be interesting. Alright. Oh, I guess I could build a third boat. I need it at this point. Hooray, victory's mine. Hunt down 4 sharks in the nearby waters. Oh boy. 4 ferocious sharks be attacking every pirate that goes near the water. Be brave and deal with these pests or they'll be dealing with you. It's hilarious. Now we got environmental threats. How is the shark attacking someone on land? That's so dumb. So dumb. I'll build that faster. Goofiest crap, man. All right. All right, stay away from the water. Guess we could try building boats. Thing about Horizon is that car upgrades massively affect your performance. That's the simulation side of it. If you don't know how to tune, you'll lose online. Luckily, you can download tunes. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be that invested in the online side of things, that's for sure. Not something I am well versed in. Yeah. Four was the one set in England, right? And then 3 was in Australia. Britain. All right. Well, if we're just dealing with sharks, we're going to go ahead and blast them out of the water with some boats, I guess. Here we go. See, I had thought about picking up 3, but I didn't. I just didn't. Alright, so that'll get us 4 boats to deal with these guys. Alright. Do this. Four sharks versus 4 boats. Let's go. Oh, are you seriously not gonna let me get my boats through here? Oh, no, I can't. Okay, cool. Alright, 1 shark down. Alright, so our pirate captain should be able to heal my boat. Right? Yeah, let's go! Thoughts on Kin Panders? Guy who wrote for the Sonic comics was able to legally claim almost 200 recolors because Sega Archie were more incompetent than he was in legal stuff. I know nothing about any of that. If he won in court, good for him. Bye, shark. Map is so huge considering what you're actually doing in it. Alright, let's get out of here. This guy I didn't know existed until now. Yeah, same. I had no idea. I don't follow Sonic stuff. There it is. Oh, thank you for not letting it sink my boat. Oh man. Drinking that drink Peppa today. I had my morning Dr. Pepper. Oh man. Help the islanders defend their temples. Oh boy. Recently put out his Lara Suit Chronicles comic, and the characters look like a mashup of humanoid and Sonic characters. The visuals are absolutely atrocious. Oh gosh. That's scary. Alright, so help the islanders defend their temples. Oh boy. Alright. How about that then? We don't even get to start with the base. Wizard campaign was a lot nicer. We usually started with the base. Really? You guys are that stupid? Never ceases to amaze me how stupid they are. Can't build anything yet because I have no farms. found a mine. I want to go up and just build towers around all their stuff. That ought to help. I like how this looks like Andross's face from Star Fox in the mini map. Freaking monkey. The heck, I told you to build a farm and then it didn't bring up the build selection area. Alright. Alright, we'll see what we can do. These two upper ones. Can't upgrade them yet. There we go. Oh, we got another mine up there we can build. All right. Well, we get to put this one in a weird spot, but whatever. There's 4. Good, good, good. They're gonna have to actually try. Wahaha. Alright. Get us some units going up here. Holy cow. I'm glad I built those towers there now. I can't build any more towers, that's hilarious. Like, now you're done. Scoundrels. Couple of gunmen. Alright, let's go and attack them. Alright, let's go. Dude, these units are weaker than the last ones were. Dude, my captain doesn't heal anywhere near as good as the king or the wizard either. He keeps wandering off like a freaking idiot. Dude, they're way stronger than me. What are his powers? Alright, well, he's dead. Alright, these guys suck, dude. The pirates are terrible. Holy cow, the pirates are terrible. The Oarmen are just atrocious. Holy cow. I mean, they're slapping them with wooden poles, so of course they're stupid against guns and swords, but like, it's really pathetic how bad they are. Alright, well, they lost their connection with the good heals, unfortunately. Alright, we'll make it work. Nice. Good call building those towers. Huzzah. What are you doing? Oh, thanks. Get wrecked, dude. Yeah. Get wrecked. Alright, here we go. Round 2. Fight. No stupid, useless Orman. There we go, that's better. Dude, why can't I attack the tower? Yeah. All the horse noises are hilarious. My guys are like, kill the walls. That's the most important thing, right? And I'm like, bruh. Alright, so they're still alive. Alright, go kill these walls since you're so adamant about it. Alright, there we go. Let's see if we can find us some more enemies to kill. A lot of freaking resources, man. Like, these maps don't last long enough to justify it. Okay, so nothing here. Alright, where is everything? There's nowhere to go over here. I have to go up and over. Gotta... Really? Like one little dude? Where are they? Repair the islander temples. Oh! Whoops. Okay. LOL. That's what I failed to do, was repair the temple before going and killing them all. So now as soon as I repair these, it's gonna be like, oh hey, you beat the game. One of these days I'll actually play Shadow of Mordor. So we'll finish up Act 1, and then we're going to have to call it for today. Like I said, this is a short one. Still have other work I need to get done. Rescue him before he's captured. While the crew is run aground a wee isle to the north, we must send out a party to rescue the stranded crewmate. Okay. Rescue him and return to base. Got it. Okay, so we have a barracks. Oh, there. So we're gonna need to build a shipyard. Turning no MHGU, really something else, Sunrise. Reminds me of Try on steroids. Monster Hunter GU. Which one was GU? I'm not familiar with Monster Hunter enough. I played played a little bit of the newest one. Really was not my thing. I have a plan of how I want to approach this. Need 2 more farms. Just got here and a bot pops up in chat. Sounds about right, a static gamer. My Twitch side is usually pretty quiet these days. The Tubes of You side is where the party's happening. Alright, so we're going to build 1 transport boat. I can hold 4 units, so let's go ahead and get 3 gunmen. Go with our captain. And then we will build 3 other warships. Captain can heal the other ships from inside the transport ship. Pretty handy. Yeah, I didn't even bother deleting the stupid bot chat today. It's on me. Nice, kids. Alright, so we'll throw these guys in. Transport boat. Oh, don't kill my transport ship! Oh my gosh, that was too close. That was way too close. Oh my goodness. Yikes, that was scary. Alright, so here we go. We got our attack fleet. Let's go. That was just a monkey. Jeez. Yeah, the fact that they made it so everything can heal is just insane. How'd they kill it? How'd that thing kill my boat so fast? Holy crap. That was insane that it killed it that fast. Alright, let's do this. Alright, so that one's just a monkey as well. Thing was a $300 Lego ship, and here's a $25 rafts, apparently. Alright. Ah, take that, punks. Blow up their silly bases while we're at it. There he is. Really? So bad. Pathing. Alright, we gotta go dump our guys off somewhere. Alright, here we go. Seen the Cats movie? No, I refuse to watch that movie. Outright refuse to watch that abomination. Yay, victory's mine. Sad Nintendo never made a DS 3DS player for people that wanted to play DS and 3DS games on a big screen. Yeah, wholeheartedly agree. I wish they had. Wish I didn't know that existed. Thanks for that. I know, right? Alright, so there's Act 1 of the Pirates. Nice. Beat 100 special units complete. Nice. Imperial story unlocked. Cool. Rotten Tomatoes gave it a 19%. No, they will never do it at this point, no. You need to remember that when they did the Super Game Boy, the Game Boy was still going strong. When they did the Game Boy Player, the Game Boy Advance was going strong. If they were gonna do it, it would have been during the Wii U era, but they just did the DS Virtual Console instead, and then the Wii U wasn't supported very well, so they cut support for it. Imagine if the Wii U had actually sold well, like what we could have gotten out of that system. It would have been so good. Rotten Tomatoes is still alive, right? Birdemic. Nope. Nope. Never. There's too many good things to watch to waste time on super bad things. The other problem is they just didn't build in ports that could interface with hardware like that to make it like actually run at a decent speed. Because I mean, the Super Game Boy is a Game Boy built into a Super Nintendo shell essentially, and it just interfaces with Super Nintendo for audio and video output and controller input. And then the Game Boy player is just Game Boy Advanced hardware that interfaces with the GameCube for the same things. So like there's been nothing like that on newer systems. Like USB 2.0 would not have been ideal for reading DS cartridges, I think. Like it would have had to been done in emulation. It would have had to been done through their virtual console implementation emulator thingy. Would have like basically just read the ROM, copied it to the system memory temporarily, played it and stuff like that. So, it's unfortunate, but I mean, even an emulated solution, if it had been done well, I would have been okay with. Game Boy Player could have been better if it didn't need the disc to work. Well, I mean, how are you going to get it to activate without the disc? Like, you need to remember that the GameCube didn't have an updatable operating system, so like you could plug the Game Boy Player in, what's it going to do? It's just going to sit there. They didn't I don't think they built the system to register anything on those bottom ports from the IPL. Could be wrong though. Switch 2 will have a Pro dock with a second GPU that'll run an SLI. Nice. Oh, that's hilarious. Remember when people thought that the Xbox One power supply had a GPU built into it too? Like, so much cope. It's like, nah, guys, Xbox One's underpowered, unfortunately. This coming from an Xbox fan. Alright, there we go. But yeah, a DS, 3DS player to let you play the games on a big screen would probably be one of my top 10 like most wanted accessories that never happened. Hands down. I also wish that Microsoft had gone through with letting the original Xbox read Dreamcast games. That would have been friggin' awesome. Switch 3 will have quad Joy-Cons and a 50-inch display. 1,000 terabytes of storage. Oh my gosh. You know, I'm not gonna lie, I do like the Switch 2 as a system. I really like what it did for Switch 1 games. Like, the Switch 2 software's coming. Like, I'm not bitter about that like a lot of people seem to be. It's like, dude, it's launch. You bought a system at launch, that means you're gonna be waiting for games. Like, it's just how it is. Some systems get better launches than others, but the Switch 2's launch is still a million times better than what we saw with freaking N64. Yeah, it is what it is. It's what the Switch should have been at the start. I agree. I agree with that. Don't like that you could get banned playing used games on the Switch too. Well, I mean, blame the dirty pirates that made that happen. They definitely need to work on their detection tools to identify who is playing a legit cartridge and who isn't. Shouldn't be that difficult, in my mind, to figure out, but yeah, I mean, people force them to make that a thing, in my opinion. Better than Virtual Boy Lifetime. Well, I mean, every single platform can ban your account on a whim. Like that's not a strictly Nintendo thing. That's literally everybody. Few months, Metroid Prime 4 Beyond will be a day one purchase. Oh yeah. Well, they're not bricking the systems. There has really not been a single thing where anyone has had their, like, a legitimate user has had their Switch bricked. Like, I think that a couple of people that have been trying to hack it have had theirs bricked, and it's like, yeah, there you go. Bigger file size than Tears of the Kingdom. Well, Tears of the Kingdom is surprisingly small, considering the size of that world. Samus go vroom vroom on Tron Cycle, yes. That's why I say legitimate user. And again, it's like they've been really aggressive in their stance on it, and I don't blame them. If you want to do that stuff, keep your Switch offline. Just like people who'd have their other systems banned. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't bother me as much as it bothers other people. Maybe it should. I just don't care a whole lot because I'm not doing that kind of stuff. It's like a legitimate user has nothing to worry about. Because it's like I have my day one Switch hacked now. That thing's offline because it'll get banned. I don't care if it gets banned, honestly, but I mean, there's been plenty of people that had their 360 system banned, PS3 system banned, original Xbox. I've had a couple of original Xboxes on my end get system banned. Because my buddies turned it on without disabling the mod chip I installed in it first, so that sucked. Bought a PS5 off Amazon once, and it was already console banned when I got it, so I sent it back, got my money back, yeah. Plenty of PS5s have been console banned, like... What I'm worried about is someone selling banned Switch 2s for full price used. Well, if they don't let you know that it's banned or broken, then you get to send it back and file a complaint against them, you know? Like, they're not providing you the information. Like, they get to be flagged for being a lying piece of crap. But, yeah. Like I said, it doesn't bother me as much as it bothers other people. Oh my goodness. But yeah, I don't know. It's interesting to discuss it. Article that Nintendo unbanned a Switch 2 that someone bought that was banned. Yeah, I think if their customer service is like actually able to like walk through and like help people, then it's less of an issue too. But considering they just outsourced all of their freaking customer service, we're only going to see things get worse from here. Bought a Joy-Con once, and when you got it, it wasn't in the box. That sucks. Happened to me with a game I bought brand new from GameStop. I bought a brand new game from GameStop, took it out. It was a GameStop that was in a mall. So I went to the food court, bought some food, and then I was going to read the instruction booklet, because this is like early 360 days. And so I was going to read the instruction booklet to learn more about the game while I was eating my food. And I opened it up, and there's no game in there. And so I was like, hey, there's no game in here. WTF, mate. A joyless con. Switch 2s that got stolen from that truck probably all got banned and probably all got sold on eBay. You know, it would be interesting to know what happened to that. That would be very curious. Now, see, the thing I'm working on now, just for a funny what if video, is making physical cartridges, air quotes, PC games. So I started working on that. So got a couple of ideas floating around on this, and it's really funny. I'm enjoying it. I'll need to print some labels off so I can like really make this something fun. Bought Mega Man Battle Network 6 from a GameStop as a kid. There was bite marks on it, and it wouldn't save, so if you turned off your Game Boy, guess what would happen? That's lame. Had so many problems like this, it's not even funny. What the heck? That's weird. What's wrong with Astro? Oh. Yeah, that's kind of garbage. Alright. I still remember when Wii U's were just out and people on eBay were trying to sell cardboard cutouts of the Wii U. Dude, that was so funny. We had someone come to our shop and buy up like 6 Wii U's. And we're like, we hope you realize that you're not going to be able to scalp these. Nobody wants them. It was so funny. It was so funny. Assuming someone's dog got the cartridge, yeah. Sounds about right. Anyway, I need to hop off so I can finish up some other work. But great to get through the Wizard campaign, and we made it through Act 1 of the Pirate campaign, so we'll be able to start strong here next week. And we will finally get this review done someday. But I think I'm going to do the Forever Pack 64 review tomorrow. Won't be very long. I mean, how long can something about a controller pack really take? But I really appreciate everybody hanging out today. Thank you for all the great chat. Appreciate you all. Leonard Payne, thank you so much again for dropping that member button and supporting the channel. I really appreciate it. We've gotten a lot of crazy support from various aspects of the channel financially, which has been life-altering for next month. Hopefully we can keep that going. Thank you so much, everybody. But yeah, we will see you all back on Monday, hopefully. Unless I get overloaded with more testing gigs. But see you then. I'll let you know on Discord if anything happens. Later, everybody.